Hey guys, I'm Jake Corson and welcome back to Dirt Road Barbecue. I am so stoked to be here with you again because tonight we're talking about things that keep us up at night. There's good things and there's bad things that keep us from sleeping well. Some bad things might be something like you're 3 months delinquent on your mortgage because you spent all your money on Sudafed or AAA batteries. Or it might be childhood trauma, like Scout Leader Ted and how he always got a little handsy around s'mores time and told you were his favorite. But that's not what's keeping us up tonight. What's keeping us up at night tonight is this beautiful chunk of brisket. Brisket is the shit. And tomorrow we're taking this on the boat to feed a bunch of our great friends out on the river. So let's get her done here. All right, guys, I've got this brisket already patted dry, and what are we going to do for trimming? Basically nothing. I'm leaving all the fat on. I'm a fat guy, and I am not going to take all this beautiful fat off. It will render down. I'm not worried about it. We're not doing all this crazy shit. All I'm going to do is shape this brisket up a little bit. So what we're going to do, we're just going to come down here, and we're going to round this brisket off right down here at the bottom. I can't stand cutting a bunch of perfectly good fat off of a beautiful chunk of meat. Don't worry, this table's been disinfected. We're good. We're just gonna round this puppy off. All of this beautiful fat is gonna be so good. You won't believe it. My dad actually did one last weekend for the pig roast that I had a video on. Like this, without trimming any of the fat off. And I'll tell you one thing, that was a kick-ass brisket. To see all this shit? Wholesale. We're leaving her on there. We're gonna flip this over. We're gonna round some of these edges off. And this is really just for aerodynamics. Letting that smoke roll over this chunk of meat. We want smooth edges. We want to allow that smoke to just roll right over this whole slab of meat. And that's what we're going for. You've seen a chunk of brisket, I'm sure. You know how they cut it. And they get all fancy with it. And they worry about this and they worry about that. I don't really care if my brisket's ugly. If you bite into it and you go, whoa, Jake, holy shit, that's good brisket. That's what I care about. So, like I said, we're just making a smooth, nice chunk of meat here. And that's basically all I'm gonna do with it, guys. We got her nice and round here, and we're just gonna get to rubbing this thing. How am I gonna rub it? All I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go in with, and I know people are gonna be like, don't put that on brisket. Bayou blend again, baby. You know me, I'm eating the shit out of this stuff. I'm just gonna go in with a light coating of this right off the bat. That's gonna be my bottom layer. And I'm not doing any binder for the first pass here. I'm not doing it. It'll stick on there. It's a fine grain. Won't have any problem sticking. So I'm just doing that for a first binder. And I'm just gonna pick this side up. I'm just gonna dust a little on the sides. Get it all on there. Like I said, I'm not going in heavy with this stuff. Really what I want out of this Bayou blend, I don't want the flavor of the Bayou blend. I more or less want the characteristics of the taste of it. I don't want the whole taste of this. I'm not going for some Cajun crazy brisket. I just want some of the characteristics of this seasoning in there. Because I just love this shit. I'm sorry. If somebody has a problem with that, send it into the complaint department. I can tell you where the complaint department goes. My email inbox. I very rarely read it anyhow, so kiss my ass. So I'm going in. This is just a little avocado oil. If you don't have that, you can use olive oil or whatever. And I'm just basically moistening that layer of Bayou blend down there. And then we're going to go in with our top coat of rub here. I am using steak rub from Killer Hogs. I know I use all their stuff. It's fine if you don't like it. Go somewhere else. But this is a coarse, nice coarse seasoning rub to just coat the top of this in. So we're just gonna go all over this brisket with this steak rub. Coat those sides again. Dude, nobody talks about it, but man, when you're rubbing meat, it kills your back bending over like this. It would probably help if I had a higher table instead of this high dollar, what like my parents' generation called a card table. Straight from the Wally world, brother. This fold-out table is probably, I would imagine, if America was discovered today, this is what they would sign the Declaration of Independence on. A white fold-up card table, brother. So check this out. We've made a mess, but that's beautiful. This thing's going in the smoker. Let's go out there and get it on. All right, guys, here we are out at the Traeger. Up to 225. And I am going to set this brisket on here. Just like that. 225. She's in there. Our digital probe's in there that we can read from inside the house when we're in there dicking around. And we're gonna let this thing go. Hey guys, while we wait on that brisket, I wanted to let you know something. Last time your mom was over, she said she wanted a Dirt Road Barbecue t-shirt. So we made it happen. They're available online now on our Shopify. I'll put the link in the description. We've got logo tees, small front, big back, hoodies about the same thing, different colors, different sizes. Get on there, make your mom's day, get her favorite barbecue guys t-shirts, and help me buy some meat for more videos. Let's get back to cooking this brisket. Hey guys, all right, welcome back. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning. We threw that brisket on at around 10 o'clock last night. So it's up to about 160 degrees internal. So we're ready to wrap it. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna walk over here and grab this scalding hot jar of beef tallow. Now I had beef tallow that I had made from other stuff that I do, and I just put it in my fridge and I just save it. Now you can buy tallow at the store online, I'm sure, this and that. If you're trimming something, keep that fat and make tallow out of it, or go to your local butcher and I'm sure they'll give you loads of beef fat that they cut off of shit, and all you gotta do is render it down by roasting it slow in the oven in like a Dutch oven, and then straining it clean. But anyhow, we're just gonna go in and wet this butcher paper down with this beef tallow where we're gonna set this brisket down at, and just spread it around and just make it nice and wet. So we're gonna do that, then we'll run out here and grab the brisket. All right guys, so we got this brisket out, and this is the bark that we're looking for here. I'll bring it right over to you just so you can see it. That's what we're looking for, around 160. We're crunchy, we're crispy. We're going for what bark we want. Not necessarily a temp. If it's at 155 and you like it, if it's at 165 and you like it, that's what we're doing. But anyhow, we got that pulled off of the Traeger. We got it in here on our butcher paper, and we're gonna wrap it up. So first things first, I gotta move all this miscellaneous bullshit that I use to hold the butcher paper down off of it. And not anything like Christmas when you were a kid. This lump of coal is what you want for Christmas. I mean, this is freaking beautiful, man. I can't wait to just destroy this thing later. We're just gonna get it wrapped up real nice and tight in here. So that's really all we got to do. Just wrap it up, get her laid down real nice. Now as it sweats, this butcher paper will suck down and like sit down nice and tight to it. Suck down. Suck down. That sounds nice, doesn't it? But yeah, so we're just going to get this thrown back on the smoker and we're going to run it right up to 205. Hey guys, so we're out here on the boat. The cook's finished. We brought it out here and we're ready to slice into this thing. At 203, we took it off the Traeger. Rested in this cooler for 4 hours. Could we go longer? Absolutely. But we got a bunch of hungry people on a boat, so we're not pissing around anymore. So we're gonna slice right through the middle of this thing. And there's the finished product. Not too bad at all. Nice smoke ring in there. Gordon Ramsay, you can kiss my white ass. And we're gonna cut this money piece off right here, and then I'm gonna shove it right into my face. And it just falls apart. Oh yeah, that's the shit. That'll do.